let me vlog the detail that I've read this book. This book is Lalani of the Distant Sea. It's very pretty, and it also has, illustrations. Of course, all the pages it flips to do not have illustrations. The chapters have words that will show up like in a page or two. These are really short chapters. It's just a weird book, and I read it in it's for middle grade March, and I think it talks off a couple things, but I'll be reading a lot more in middle grade soon. So I wasn't sure how to film my current library book haul as of Wednesday, so I was going to do this precarious stack on top of the 3 books I'm currently reading, because I'm reading 3 physical books as well as an ebook, and I was going to do, precarious stack, awkward angle, and all of a sudden I was like, I could switch it around and do this, which probably isn't that much better, but it is a little better. So we have 1, 2, nonfiction, then we have a really new book, a really old book, a series continue, another series continue, and a short book. We have a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books currently. Might be getting more. It's currently what I have to read this weekend. This one's thick. Oh, this one might be thick too. And I don't know about this one or this one. But this one should be pretty short. Looking forward to it. In the middle of reading this one. But as it's 3:50, I expect to finish it by 6. Really, it's self-explanatory. The next one in the delightful series that is The Cat Who. Actually, it's not the next one. It's number 6. We're missing 2, 3, 4, and 5. I guess I'll have to hunt for them harder. Let's try awkward angle 64 and slight slumping. So this is the final additions to my library book haul. I got this one actually yesterday. That'll be Thursday. Then these 2, Friday, Saturday. So yeah, now I have 10 books. I've already read Candy Bomber. Gotta get reading, because I have a lot to get through. I'm in bed, and I'm hoping this, is loud enough for you to be able to hear. Because it's super late, and tomorrow's the beginning of a very busy weekend. Yeah, let's just run over the books I've read the last couple of days. I read, finished, enjoyed Candy Bomber by The Story of Berlin's Airlift's Chocolate Pilot by Michael O'Tunnell. It's super short. It's the true story of the man who started dropping candy in Berlin after the end of World War II. It was really inspiring, really awesome. Highly recommend if you are looking for something to teach that area of history. Shoot, I don't have a good setup for that. I don't know what I read next. I'm gonna guess I read this one next, Brushing Mom's Hair by Andrea Chang. It's a book of poems, illustrated book. Really cute, really pretty. Bit sad because it's a story about a girl whose mom has cancer and how she feels. So this was my first book in poems, and I'm definitely interested in reading more, but I'm not entirely sure I fully like this one. At the time of filming, I haven't given any of these a rating on Goodreads yet, so that may or may not have more decent thoughts. Probably depends on when you're watching this. Then I read Down to the Bonny Glen, The Martha Years by Melissa Wiley, and this is book 3 of the Martha Years in the Little House series. It's pretty great. I have owned book 2, I've read book 1. I feel like I had something I wanted to say about book 3, but I forget what. I really enjoyed it. I don't know what I was going to say about it. But yeah, highly recommend if you want to learn about Scotland. Bit ago. I feel like in some ways there's not a lot you can say because we don't actually know a lot about her life. We just know vaguely what life was like back then. Could be about any girl, really. Anyhow, do check it out if you're interested. And then, this morning, I read this all in one morning. I'm really, really pleased. Yeah, so, from like 8 to 12, with a couple of short breaks, I had to go ask my brother what happens to her in the story, because I was like, oh my goodness, she needs to be punished. I had to go ask him, I had to talk to his sister who's away, so, took me, 5 hours, which is really pleased because this is 600 pages, and usually I average about 100 pages per hour, but apparently this time I was going a bit faster. Actually, I think it was just the last couple 100 pages I was going a bit faster, like a lot faster, because I think I read that in about an hour and a half, maybe a little less. Anyhow, I enjoyed keeping velocities at Everblaze. I'm definitely picking up the next one, but probably not for another month. Yeah, I'm trying to go through these slowly so I have time for the libraries to get a copy of the next book before I get to it. And also, they're very stressful books for me to read. I enjoy them, but none of the characters are thinking, and I have questions about decisions some of the characters make in this book, and I am 99.9% certain they won't get answered. Like, why on earth aren't they taking Dex's family with them? I need to know. Somehow I think this is a book for middle schoolers and not thinking adults, so I don't think I'm going to find out why Dex's family isn't coming. Maybe I will. Maybe it'll be a surprise. Nice. I started this book, Lalani, Lad of Courage, Newbury Honor Roll, Carolyn Treffinger, in between chapters of that, because I was like, I can't, I just couldn't read. I just couldn't read Everblaze. Sorry. Just straight in one sitting. I had to take breaks. And I had this nearby, and so, like, the first couple of chapters I read in between sections of Everblaze. And then I finished this, and I see why it's like an honorable book. I enjoyed it. It was really short. I don't really have a lot to say about it. It's the story of a boy who's afraid of going to the sea. And so his father was a fisherman. Everybody's a fisherman. So his father's like, go up to the top of this mountain and grow rice. And I'll say you're not a coward. And he does. And everyone's like, yeah, no, that was actually really brave. So that's Lalani, Lad of Courage, basically. It's really short. If you want to read a sort of classic on honor roll, check it out. If you want to. I really like the illustrations. I think this book is illustrated. I think this would also, in middle grade March, this would count. See, this one would count as illustrated, and I think it would also count as set in a different country because it's set in China. This one, could count as illustrated, set in another country because it's set in Scotland. Did I show the pictures? Here's a picture. So China, Scotland, illustrated. This one would count for middle grade March. This one would count. Let's just show you the illustrations upside down. It'll be easier. It's illustrated. Lots of illustrated books. So also for illustrated, I read this delightful book which you can't see. It's Miss Charity Comes to Stay. Here we go. Miss Charity Comes to Stay by Alberta Wilson Constant. It's this pretty old book that's absolutely delightful. 100% do recommend. 1959. If you can find it through your library system, guys, you need to read this book. It's amazing. Oh my goodness. I mean, I was a bit worried because she does like lie and steal and cheat, but it turns out okay because their family's so poor. I don't want to spoil the ending, but I really liked it, and it's really fun. And anyhow, it's illustrated, and it's a story about a family after the Cherokee, the run of 1986 to the Cherokee Strip. I mean, I know that wasn't America's finest hour by any stretch of the imagination, but America just, in a number of ways, it wasn't America's finest hour, but, you know, it's not necessarily the people who lived there were just trying to, farm. Their family's just trying to earn a living. So I think this is a good book for, helping you realize that, these people, they were just trying to earn a living, and the government said that it was okay. And, I mean, it happened, and it's fine, I guess. Anyhow, I highly enjoyed it, and I would recommend it. I mean, they're friendly with one Indian family who isn't. I don't know, but I enjoyed it. They're living and they're struggling, but they're happy and they manage, and it's fine. And yeah, I do recommend it. I feel like I'm missing one. Found the book I was missing. In a Blue Velvet Dress by Catherine Sefton. This one also wins the In a Different Country award because it's set in England. It's a ghost story, just so you know. I'm going to be going through here and copying down some book titles and authors because she's just mentioning, it's a story about a big reader. She's just mentioning books all the time, and I'm like, I need these names written down so I can check these books out. Because she's mentioned a number of names, and I'm like, I like that author, I want to read more. So we have, from what I've read, what main characters are sort of similar tastes. So I'm definitely going to be picking out some of these books. Anyhow, it's a cute ghost story of where the ghost is helpful, and just really enjoyed it. If you're like reading, you want a quick, cheerful ghost story, recommend. And finally, I continued 5 books this week. So going into next week, I have 5 books that I'm currently reading. 2 of them I've mentioned before. One of them I think I have another section about. Actually, I think the other two more I have another sections about. But just this evening, I started and was not able to finish The Running Dream by Gwendolyn Van Branen. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Anyhow, this is a delightful story of a girl who loses her foot and was a runner, and just how she deals with it, and what happens and everything, and I've really enjoyed it. Section 4, I believe. Anyhow, I'm up to section 4, and so I really need to go to sleep. This is for vlog 10. I started reading and I didn't get good footage of Let's Nescaffier, Hotelier, the chef, the hotelier, and Rise the Loser Crash. Anyhow, I'm up to section 3, and I've really been enjoying it and loving it. And this is my Tuesday book of the until I finish it.